What's up, people? What's up, people? What's up, people? How are y'all doing? Welcome to another, I'm in my normal studio. I know you guys haven't seen me in this studio a while. I've either been going live or I was doing a special taping, so I decided to do it there. But anyway, welcome to Storytelling with V. Terrell Hill. Put your seatbelts on because I have, I got a story to tell. I'll be right back. Okay, clock is set, let's go. Before I get started, like, share, subscribe. I want you to like, share, subscribe just on the preface of what's about to happen because shit's about to go down. All right, let's get into it. I have had at least three failed relationships, really 4 failed relationships. 3 that I'm gonna talk about. The 4th I'll talk about first, and that's with my hair. Failed. I'm done. I cannot. It is what it is. At any rate, I have since June have really had 3 relationships go awry that has truly bothered me, hurt my feelings, disturbed me, made me cry, and all the things that happen when we suffer from relationships that we want to do well. So let me just jump right into it. Number 1, because I'm not gonna be long, I'm gonna go fast. Number 1, you have to make sure that when you're in relationships, that you are in relationship with the person and not the fantasy you create with that person to fulfill your own voids. Did y'all hear what I said? When you are building or desiring a relationship with someone, you have to make sure that you are not connected to a fantasy you created that just so happens to have them as a co-act or co-star to the fantasy. What I am realizing is that I am guilty of creating fantasies with people being the co-star to the fantasy to meet my own personal needs. And I am also guilty, okay, hold on, I'll wait for that. So my question to you is, are you in love with the person? Are you in love with the fantasy you created with that person as the co-star? Some of us are so broken. Some of us are so battered and tattered that we'll find someone that comes as close to what we feel like we need and then create a fantasy around them to fulfill our voids. Now let me say this. Don't you let nobody make you feel bad because you have voids. Don't let nobody make you feel like you are less than, something is wrong with you. You are a person with voids. That means you're human at best. That means you've had some human experiences and maybe things didn't work out right. Maybe you have not had the best relationship with your mother or father or siblings. Maybe you were done wrong. Maybe you are wounded and you have not quite learned how to fulfill it. So you are not less than because you have a void. Because what I am realizing is I am full of voids. So that's number 1. Number 1, have you created a fantasy with someone else being the co-star to that fantasy that's meeting your voids? Let's go to number 2. If you are finding value in this, please like, share, subscribe. Yo, God damn it, please like, share, and subscribe. Hell, we're watching this and ain't liking, sharing, and subscribing. I got 11 views and then 2 comments. What are you doing? Like, share, subscribe. Anyway, I'll tickle myself. Number two, what I have realized, not only am I guilty of creating fantasies to fulfill my voids, I am also guilty of allowing people to fall in love with my magic and not me. To fall in love with my presence and not my presence. And I propose that question to you as well. Have you put your gifts ahead of you? You use your gifts as like a bait and switch where people like your gifts and then you switch. Okay, here I am. Or you know you're a part of a group that don't like you, but they only keep you around because of what you bring to the table. Let me tell you, that's not gonna last. Because as you're growing and evolving, you're going to come in contact more and more with your own personal needs. And if you have conditioned people to only celebrate your gifts, when you go to speak up and say, hey, I have a personal need, you will be ignored. I remember sitting at a table with people that I have known for years. I'll never forget this. I'm at eating and I say, y'all, I'm depressed. And as a matter of fact, it was my idea that we meet up because I knew I was depressed and knew it'd be healthy for me to be around quote unquote loved ones. The guy beside me rolled his eyes. Everybody else was just eating. Nobody said nothing. And I should have known then, these people don't really care about me. And that's a tough pill to swallow. Oh shit, I know I ain't been up here this long. That is a tough pill to swallow. In fact, perhaps you are unfulfilled in your relationships because you have trained people to only value you for what you can do. You can perform, you can coordinate, you can produce, you can plan. So then they find value in what you do because that's what you've only showed them. And then you start evolving and you bring you to the table and they don't even recognize the real you because you haven't showed them. They don't care about you. Unfortunately, it's your fault though. If you're finding value in this, like, share, subscribe, comment. Number three. I'm sorry, I didn't even get into, this is the 3 reasons why I have had these failed relationships. And mind you, 1 and 2 are my fault. Because if I've had 3 major failed relationships in the last 3 months, you know who the common denominator is? Me. Number 3, I don't even know me enough to expect somebody to connect to the real authentic me. Why? Because I have, God damn it, and it was 8 minutes. I'm gonna do 2 more minutes, y'all. All right, 2 more minutes. Because I have trained myself to go back to number 2. I've trained myself to even define myself by what I feel like are the more palatable parts of me, my gifts. Now, for me to sit here and say this to y'all, this is first of all, hell off, isn't it? Second of all, I have had some deep, serious conversations and thoughts about me with me. And I'm okay with what my conclusion has been. Because it's not a restriction or it's not a handicap. This knowledge that I have found out about me is empowerment. So I'm gonna share it with you. And I'm not gonna share it like, here are the steps I learned because I am a master in relationships. I'm sharing it like it truly is. This wisdom that I sit in is because of the folly of my life. I realized that I don't know enough about me. I realized that I am a people pleaser. Even when it came to, because I'm sort of no longer doing one night stands. Really, I'm not doing it. One night stands is past. It's whack. For me, it's whack. You can have sex with as many people you want to have to, just don't work for me anymore. But what I realized, even when it came to low-level relationships like one night stands, I went over and beyond to make sure the other person was pleased. And I only found pleasure when they were pleased. And if they were to ask me what I wanted, it would be hard to articulate that what I want, God damn it, I hear you, running my life. It would be hard, that was my clock if y'all didn't hear the noise. It would be hard to articulate what I want, how I want to be pleased feels foreign to me. So really quickly, in a minute and 30 seconds, I'm going to tell you how I am going to fix this. Whew. I am about to cut or isolate myself. There is a time that you grow in front of people, but then there is a time where you have to grow in silence and grow in silo, grow segregated, so that I can rid myself of distraction and get to learn me. One of the things I'm about to start doing is dating myself. Now, it feels so cringy when you say that, like I'm going to date myself. Like, no, like I'm challenging myself because I am the guy that has put so much focus on my gifts that even I treat myself by accomplishing my to-do list. That I stay in Midtown but never hardly go anywhere. So I am about to start dating myself and challenging myself once a week to go somewhere I've never gone before or do something I've never done before by myself. I have a free cruise where I can take anybody I want for an absolutely free cruise, 3 to 5 days. And I made up my mind, I'm not taking anyone, I'm going by myself. And I'm going to learn even more who's not V Terrell Hill, the brand, but who is Vincent Terrell Hill. So God damn it, I'm trying to minister to the people. And I want to challenge you, no matter how much it hurts, make sure you're not creating fantasies. Make sure you're not hiding the true you by being a people pleaser and only sharing the parts that you feel like people can be benefited from. And 3, make sure you really, 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 really know who you are. You got me? Like, share, subscribe, comment, go to my website. I am going to be putting hell of a lot of content on my website. I promise you guys I am. Go to the bottom of the site, sign up for the newsletter so you'll be notified when I put up this content. Listen, if y'all have been following me for a while, you know this is my jush. I'm going to keep it a buck. I'm going to keep it authentic. I'm going to keep it honest. And I'm just going to say what needs to be said. And if my honesty makes you feel uncomfortable, get the hell on. We don't want you here. If my honesty makes you feel comfortable, makes you feel seen, keep on watching, keep on subscribing. God damn it, share it. You ain't got to put it on your main post, but send it to the goddamn inbox. And sign up, subscribe to vterrellhill.com, my newsletter. Follow me on all social media at vterrellhill. God bless y'all. Love you.